Welcome to Mr. Moshe Lamoshe Famoshe, Mr. Makaluza's most innovative, most creative, internationally worldwide country, empire of his startup companies as the world-changing idea, workplace for innovators. Therefore, I'm here also. I have managed to receive, as I greet you all across the global planetary world, who are keen to develop their startup businesses, just like myself, Mrs. Sapran Makaluza. Yeah, startup businesses, so that we create job opportunities, tender job opportunities, and then we create a global economic growth in partnership with the City of Cape Town government, of the Western Cape government, and then of all the African Union countries, and then we multiply globally, yeah, to Malaysia, all the Icelands and Ireland, and then Asia, Europe, Indonesia, Latin America, North America, Antarctica, and Arctic. Therefore, over here, what we see here, this is a business plan, yes, of the homeless street surviving people who has never even got the opportunity to study. So this is their business plan that I've managed to compile, that I've managed to arrange. Yeah, because the most thing on the international people of the world, straight to my own government, who will be give me a proposal letter for me to apply for funding as from the 25th of August. But that one is gone, and the next one, the 25th of September. Okay. Which one was which one, Yeah. So that was their business plan on how they will live a better life at home, because the statistics and it's very crucial when you see those young girls, those young boys, all they knew, still living in the streets in the 21st millennium. So when we're talking about all these developments over here, we're talking about that we need to sit down and discuss each and every creation. These are the creations, these are the developments of a 7-year research, you see. So all these departments over here are the departments of the Western Cape and the City of Cape Town and the Maple. So we want them to deliver them to us as service provider, service delivery. Yes, through this Commonwealth Coast Foundation. Now, that supports the City of Cape Town government and the Western Cape government. So once again, I want to provide to you where we left at in the previous media video presentation. So these are all the discoveries, projects, innovations, creations, inventories, yes, of Mrs. Cesar Prime Makaluza, companies such as Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Design, Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, Kumulile West Coast Foundation, Agricultural Farming of the Sisonga Sangoba, Agri-World Agri-Universe, and Urban Gardening, World Bank, United Nations, 1652, Africa, Indonesia, Madagascar, 2063. Therefore, it is to also increase personal development, learnerships, and apprenticeship. And here's the Department of Apprenticeship in the City of Cape Town and the entire mayor. I believe that we mustn't have provided the budget of every sub-council, from sub-council 1 to sub-council 24. But until we sit down over here and then we see what when we research it thoroughly, professionally, and then when we access it, when we moderate it to ensure what the job creating opportunities and feel the support of the government so that it creates international, global, worldwide partnerships in growing underdeveloping countries, uh, misfortunate countries, and countries that are underdeveloping, disadvantaged, and that are manipulated by those who can manipulate. Therefore, I am the leading voice out of the black and colored townships, youth, yes, early childhood, also adults, and those who are disabilities. Yes, we've managed to come up across that. We've got the greatest solutions, but for every department that you're talking about here. Yes, because now I can't actually name them by name, but what we have introduced is more than you could understand. So let's not rush man about budgeting for our communities, whereas we for the 10 year are the planning of our future city together. You see? So in terms of that, as a I didn't prove to you. You did, oh I did. In terms of that, there's a developer, an academia, planning and engineer and other consultants. So in the planning of our city together, Communist Coast Foundation has got access what is a social organization. Vamushi Renaissance Innovation Designs has been accepted as a private or a developer planning. So that was I here who managed to ensure that those, but all of them, I keep them together as one. So all these answers are dedicated here to the African United Union, Middle East, Africa, European Union, Asia, Indonesia, Madagascar, and all the islands and islands of the World Bank, and then of the World United Nations, World Bank, and the parliamentary government of the native land. Now let's move away from there. And the following are the Western Cape government departments: that's Mulus Kosut Foundation, Lamushe, Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, and VRAID, with also Sisonga Sangoba Together We Conquer, shall contribute its resolutions and solutions on a passion to bring success into the better together for the Western Cape Government, Department of the Premier, Provincial Strategic 2014-2019, with all those ITP strategic goal plans mentioned in. So I am capable of bringing a service excellence service provider through these departments for now. The Department of the Premier Policy and Strategy, which is the one that's going to sit down with Commonwealth Coast Foundation Directorate, and then we discuss how are we going to implement all of these in the planning of our future city together. But yeah, while we are planning all of that in 10 years time period, we are supposed to be networking, partnering, associating with all the continental countries uh, that are doing business over in the city of Cape Town, and those ones that have been in great service excellence and service delivery in terms of a human supplement building at the city of Cape Town. So I've got solution and resolution for the traffic law punishment, traffic law enforcement. It Crystallis Academy intends execution capacity. Over here, my solution is that we must employ, but we must employ our refugees from the colonial continent of Africa in terms of what I have mentioned. Train them very well. Traffic law punishment, traffic law enforcement, institution fight capacity, economic development and tourism, crime prevention center. Yes, we do all those answers, especially the one economic development and tourism, economic opportunities, finance minister department, G for innovation, Chito management, agriculture, department of the premier, environmental affairs and development planning, human settlement, department of education, education safer school, cultural affairs and sports, local government, department of organizational development, sports development, sports promotions and sport community. When I went to see the offices of me of I'll talk about that later. Safety promotions and partnerships, Department of Justice, Transport and Public Works, social development, community safety. Therefore, our Skumile West Coast Youth Foundation, Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs, Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, Finance Business, I thought so. I thought so. Are designed according to these 12 criteria too. What is the empire of the Sisapra and Makaluza in terms of applying for funding of 2020, what 2020, 2021, 2021, 2022? Yes, yes, yes. Like, they should be, they are the resolutions of Skumulis Cosmo Foundation that we wanted to show you. Better building community, improve quality life, reduce stress, maximize opportunities, creating economic opportunities, improving productivity and efficiency, promotions, enhancing diversity, ensuring strategic alignment, uh, facilitating strategic engagements. Yeah, yes, those are those ones. Therefore, we've got another pile of resolutions and solutions for for the Youth Development Foundation called Skumulus Coast Foundation. Because we have managed to understand that our government of the Premier strategic goal plans that gave the idea of this land vision. Therefore, we have used and utilized that create opportunities for growth and jobs. Yes, improve education outcomes and opportunity for youth. Enable a reliable, sustainable, quality, and inclusive living environment. Increase wellness, safety, and tackling ills show. Enable good governance and integrated service delivery through partnerships and special agreements. Therefore, Western Cape government, we've got all the ideas, creating opportunities for jobs, everything, outcomes, opportunity for youth, enable resistance and ability. But now, what we truly need is already here that we have to partner through partnerships and special alignments, integrated service delivery, enable good governance. Yes. So, once again, those departments we will see over here, here they all of Okona from the Community West Coast Foundation. Don't ever forget that the leadership in the apprentice department is the one that we will need most. Yes, and the CEDA, CETA, Construction, Education and Training Authority. Yes, to provide us with leaderships. One Cape Vision, 46 transactions. Educating Cape, Inspiring Cape, Green Cape, Connecting Cape, Living Cape, Leading Cape. And then the 5 challenges, e-learning, broadcasting e-learning, after school facilitated, mass opportunity developments. The economy, people of power, jobs, growth, skills, better living. We've already mentioned this part. Therefore, these are the other institutes to be developed and established as as follows. When we are growing in more, creating jobs, creating learnerships, creating skills, creating developments, creating, you see, finding people's jobs. Therefore, Dream Worker working for an RLab, Silicon Cape and Salintine Youth Empowerment Development Projects, Crafted Design Institute, the City of Cape Town Business Hub, Business Investments, the Learning Cape Initiative, Western Cape Hub, the Entrepreneurs Bootcamp, Activate Leadership of Activate Change Drivers. Yes, that's how we have managed to compile Skomwilius Kossuth Foundation. Oh, this one, I managed to understand this one too. That one is both the answer for the early childhood, for the disadvantaged youth, that's unemployed, uneducated, in the street surviving, living youth in the CBD of Cape Town and all the other CBDs. So over here, when we are creating job opportunities, we're creating them very well, very mastered and very intelligent and very grateful and very number one and very math enthusiast team to bring great understanding of one city together to become one city of the United Union of Africa, and then of also all the coordinate submission from Madagascar to North America, Latin America, Austria, Europe, Asia, Africa, Middle East, and then Asia Pacific. Therefore, since we have great job opportunities for ourselves, even here, job creating opportunities, there are tender opportunities. That's why we are provided for you to understand this page. You see, because I was in an ecosystem of business growth, business development of the ENS Africa pro bono in Mitchell's Plain. So over here, this is the city of Cape Town Craft and Design Institute, where they offer training workshops to business development, business growth. Therefore, all those who have managed to have, we want to have the opportunity, because yes, the city of Cape Town government, as well applying for our funding over here for 2021, 2020. We want to be taught in the workshop of this course, creative problem solving and designing skills, the best game introduction to management, money to management, business communication, your product in the market, personal enrichment, my relationship with money, a business sales, production refinement, creativity plus product support, financial management, integrated marketing development plan, logo design and development, uh, understanding the financial statements, pricing and costing, tax. Yes, those are all from the CEDA. CEDA, yes. So when we are connecting with CEDA, you can just say, you can connect via email, fran, F-R-A-N, .stewart at thecdi.org.za. Miss Rosemary Cook at thecda.co.za. And then David Fan Stelle at thecdi.org.za. Erika Elk at thecdi.org.za. Therefore, there are job solutions over here for the job creation that were created through not understanding. Anyone who can come up with solutions and resolutions, but yeah, we have managed so. Therefore, vision, portfolio, innovation, or process through innovation 2016, vision portfolio. Yes, we've got number one. And number two, community cultural planning and redevelopment. We are planning that one very carefully, very wisely, and very intelligently. Because if you can check the YouTube channel feed of Mrs. Sisa Brian Makaluza, yes, we are in the baby steps of ensuring that we keep that one. Local area planning initiative, we've got so many of them, you'll be surprised. Source to the Sea Corridors Project, Sustainable Public Procurement, Recreational Clustering, yes. Adapt a new men's settlement contract center, a poverty alleviation for early childhood development centers, monitoring and evaluation in men's settlement. And then we've got number one. In these companies, all of them, economic one, green technology parks, we did those things. Body and knowledge project. So all of these part are also part of the Skubuli West Coast Foundation. All resolutions and solutions in partnership, what in associate partnership with its own Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs. Skubuli West Coast Foundation, Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs. So all these here are the frictions that the city of Cape Town or the Western Cape government together as one in sustainable development growth. They haven't found any answers on how they can manage to but they did find it answers from Skumulius Kosut Foundation, Lamusha Global Innovative Teaching Entrepreneurs, and all those Mr. Sisa Prime empire of companies I've mentioned. And haven't you seen anything like this? It's okay, all of this was so over here, Construction Education and Training Authority. I remember one day I was coming into the Sisonga Siangoba Abalimi Basekhaya workshop. I think it was on May 13, 14, 15 of May, or the 23rd of September, if it's not like that, or of 2019. And then there were a group of guys over there who were about to get courses or learning or stipend, yeah, from the from the CETA, and then there's nothing happened. They took their initials, they took everything from them, and then they disappeared. Let's continue, guys, because time is not, it's not about in our side. Therefore, we must understand that, and we must know that that the really City of Cape Town government, Mako government, and Western Cape government, that every creation I've managed to create over here, establish and grow through what we have seen from Skumulius Consult Foundations, departments and workshops. Yeah, therefore, we also have managed to follow up what through the alumni news for a focus on research and transforming diversity. Our Skumulius Consult Foundation is run according now the the values of strategic vision, mission and vision, and then their creative university culture. Uh, so we are working towards bringing resolutions and solutions, but through these departments of the vision of the UCT. Yes, the vision of the UCT. But therefore, we shall honor the privilege that the UCT has got a multivarious departments of donors, foundation, trust, and cooperate. Therefore, City of Mayoral Executive Committee, City of Cape Town, and Western Cape Government, while we are applying over here for funding, we are also applying for other support of donor support, donations. Yes, from the platinum circle, gold circle, silver circle, bronze circle. But of the city, 1997 UCT alumni of Fiji 2020. The bronze again has come across. These are the bronze donors for the UCT. These are the individual donors for the UCT. The channels circle. I will honor the privilege for us to work with these companies, and these companies to assist us with donations. Yes, in terms of our own partnering relationship. Vice Chancellor Circle, Dean's Circle, Friends of UCT, and particulars. City of Mind, when I was a Cape government, remember what? Yeah, we haven't done anything yet. Oh, this is another one, yeah. Oh, as in this. Because these papers, you see these papers like this? These are other departments that we want, like a music recording studio, internet cafes, the beauty and modeling hair salon, car washing, yeah, and all. So now we are coming to the Department of Health. This is a Department of Health, but this one is Department of Mental Health. You understand? Yes, this is just profile of myself. Yeah, when I was to about when to host workshops of education, of education into people with disabilities of mental health. Over here, that's when I've managed to develop this business plan for the lender here, awareness of mental health. Yeah, so these ones here, it's a great business profile plan that gives the entire information, but on what our problem, on what is our solution all about. Yeah, because over here we are providing resolutions and solutions. So this is another one called the C cubed WM cubed International Global World and Mental Health. Yeah, therefore, you can see it's all written by hand, mostly. Yeah, I suffer. I suffer computer, I suffer laptop, and now, but the libraries are closed for I to use the smart cape that I usually do. Oh, you understand? Uh, this one is for the health department of Noma French Mbombo. Dr. Noma French Mbombo. So this page is the one on how to fundraising page on our own, because we don't have even a single cent in our bank account. We haven't generated any financial finance. We used to think that we were going to be supported and funded and sponsored or in partnership with the Department of Community Safety in terms of the YSR June and December holidays. We've managed to apply over 5 years since 2015, but we almost got the thing. Yeah. Over here, this is the Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs. Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs was developed by Mrs. Cesar Brian Macaluza, yes, way back in 2012, yeah, with his book called The Chronicles of Immortality. Yeah, that he needs, that I need, but funding to sponsorship, donations, all those kind of donations from the UCT I've already mentioned, and then funding from the Western Cape government, City of Cape Town government, and the MACO. And then we grow to globally international wild because other funders are internationally wild. So all those who are flying their flags proudly in waterfront, state international Cape flags of their own countries from across the board, from Africa all the way to all the continental continents. Yes, we invite you over here, guys, into this Escomilios Coswit Foundation Vamusha Renaissance Innovation Designs creation. Vamusha Renaissance Innovation Designs and Lamusha Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, founded and directed by Mr. Cesar Brian Macaluza, on behalf of What 92, What 93, What 94, What 95, What 96, What 97, 98, and then What 91. And then all the sub-council from sub-council 1, sub-council 10, sub-council 14, sub-council 19, to sub-council 14. It's a company of inventions, creations, assembling, modifying, rearrange, rethink, reimagine, re-engineer, re-pioneer, rediscover new innovative and intervented projects in scientific engineering, modern technology, in the creativities and responsibility abilities of the international of the peace of the mind, of my power of intelligence and wisdom, insight and understanding of the art craft of the body, mastermind, to access my thoughts into a universal silent whispers in melodies of my art in the musical rhythm. And I forget that I'm also a young artist who is interested in in, in becoming an international, worldwide, international musician artist. Yes. So over here in Vamush, over here we build and we in this company we design product designs. You see, product designs. Oh, okay, of modern technology, engineering, and science, both of them. So these ones are the first ones to be innovated, because the first one, the G2S, G2S, and 4 automatic wheel spanner, is the one I went into the. Okay, I'll talk about that later. Here are the other ones. The combination structure of every innovation project according to their different departments of Information Research Innovation Designs, Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, and Skumulus Consult Foundation. Innovation structure for each innovation according to the department of as follows. So for the social entrepreneurial innovation projects, you design those. Engineering and science innovation project designs, the innovation discovery remote and technological event projects. These designs and everything over here are not only are not designed only for the South African government. They're designed to multiply and grow. Remember, 1652 were in unity with the global world, from Europe to Asia to Latin America, North America, Madagascar, and all the islands and islands. This one is the Vamsha Research Innovation Design Software Discoveries, Discover Software Network, also apps and websites. You see, yeah, so because I've managed to tender projects innovation designs, uh, financial business profitable project innovation designs, art of philosophy. So this is one the Kama Dave has a new curriculum for the educational system, next closer to the stomach education system. So these following innovations over here you see by hand were discovered in 2018, yes, by the Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs in support with Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs. So this is what we've created, what we discovered, what we implemented, and the Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs are young boys and girls from all the age of I believe it's 6 years to 16 or 17 years. Uh, yeah. 6 years to 16 and 17 years. I discovered them at the Kulani Library, and then all in all, and they are so intelligent in technology. Yes, and then we became number one, and then we joined ventures, and then we built the empire. Over here, what you can see over here is just an introduction of what my book is all about. Because I'm an author of A Chronicles of Immortality, yes, as I need funding and investors all across the world to fund me in terms of Department of Education in the city of Cape Town, Department of you understand? Yeah. So that one it explains the book, what is it all about, what can you expect from the book, you understand? Yeah. So in all what we have proven to you over here, there's Famusha Research Innovation Designs and Lamusha Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs uh, discoveries. We discover even modern technology product designs in every department, from engineering to chemistry, science, into everything like that. These are all of them at once. Product designs, most of them. Yes, therefore that's why we need for when we are funding for that part in terms of the Department of Education, Department of E-Learning in Education. Yeah, but sooner when I get the privilege for me to receive the application forms for the funding from the Department of Education, because we have managed to increase the level, yes, of e-innovating and e-learning together as the Black Township Township refugees, who are the owners of the businesses of the sponsors, and also the one who are doing business all across the city of Cape Town. Yes, we want patents, registered designs, copywriting, plant breeders' rights, trademark, and trade secrets. How? And then we also need protection. Ah, okay. Therefore, this one is a software innovation. Yeah, we will say, because what when we teach our children, we're going to teach them what we've got to teach them how to design what technological product designs. Because we are asking there about the you know about the early childhood development centers. So in the early childhood development centers, we've got a great idea. We've got a great unique business world architecture design for it on how they will become, because each and every single word from what a sub you know, from sub council 10 with its own words, each and every word must have its own what youth, early childhood and youth development centers, or mass and development centers for what, for all the initiatives that you saw on Skumulio's Kosut Foundation and Vamushan Research Innovation Designs. And the Minister of Education promised that about technology and coding as young children from the age of 6. What basic education, foundation education, what for e-learning. Yeah, no. So this one here is for the Department of the Industry. Yes, of the industry that creates in the transport industry. So for economic development, yeah, we will need most of the support. Therefore, over here, the Department of the Safety and Promotion, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, this is the application form over those times. But over here, this is our relationship of contract with the church called the Nazareth Church of the Nazareth, yes. So this is the entire development of the June, December, and holidays events. When we were applying for promotion, safety promotions funding to fund us in 2017, the last time we applied. And therefore, we'll honor one day to also apply for it, and then we utilize what from Easter holiday, June holiday, September holiday, December holiday. But all the activities, creations, events, uh, cultural forces, sports in the communities. That's why I've got a great skill on how to develop what exactly the communities for them to ensure that. And then this is how we buy the food, catering food, you see. And I've managed to design what the entire 20 days of December holidays programs and the entire 18 days of June holiday programs, 10 holidays of September. I've got programs for them. So therefore, I truly need one to sit down with most of you guys as the ministry of the city of Cape Town, especially Dr. Allen Winde. Over here, this is the Department of G2 in Innovation. It invited just like that in 2016 when I was with Mr. J. Enazira. Yes, we want the cultural education of cultural affairs hereby that we must be go out there and apply for it. Yes, this is an approval from the city of Cape Town, a department of Mr. J. P. Smith, to say that may we be provided with every services that we are honored to be provided in terms of services delivery from all the departments of the city of Cape Town first, and then the MECO Executive Committee secondly, and then the third one is the Western Cape Government, Provincial Government. So over here, this is the entire plan. I apologize. What? I have to charge. I have to charge the phone. It almost blanked out. I didn't check the let's say. Oh, still on. Yes. So this is the entire plan of the June and December holidays and Easter and September holidays, even during weekends. Yes, because we also want to get the youth on track. Guys, what? You must understand over here that our youth that we have still is a born-free youth. What we need to support, what? We need to support the youth that is above the age of 35 because it is their creation in black and colors, eternity of immortality and unity. All that youth that became the gangsters of the troublesome 1996 Tupac. So this is that youth that has managed to unite in eternity, in immortality, and unite in group discussions on all the creations of Vamushan as innovation designers and Lamushi Global Teenage Entrepreneurs to be provided. So over here, this is a letter to prove that we are from a religious church, so that we apply for the community safety now, maybe of 2020 or 2021. You see? Yeah. Then over here is the Department of Sport. The Department of Sport, we have managed to sports and recreation policy framework. Yes, we've managed to analyze this from 2014, because 2014 was the World Capital Design 2014, and I was one of the invited guests next to Mr. Richard Perez of the World Design by Capital. Therefore, over here, we will be discovering great sporting in action, so that we ensure that it is a great sporting, so that for the young children that were asked whether they will be developing any things for them in terms of early childhood development centers. So once you understand, this is our power plan for provincial projects. You see, for provincial projects, yes, that must be developed according to their developments in terms of arts and culture, in terms of sports and recreation, and in terms of cultural affairs and sports, and all those that we have mentioned. Yeah. Therefore, in the nearby future, I'm almost left now with 9 minutes. In the nearby future, yes, we will be honored and be grateful that the CETA Construction Authority, to provide us with leadership and apprenticeship, Mr. Minister, and all the guys that managed to invite me for the funding proposal 2021-2022. Yes, there's a department called Learnerships and Apprentices that we want to ensure that we utilize in terms of learnerships that are uniquely enough to be in a stipend. Yes, and job opportunity growth, job opportunity development, because we'll get skills development in educational development. Because Mr. Allen Winder said it himself over there. So this one is one of the business plans, of the kind of it was an N4C, transport and logistics, level 4. Yeah, and then business management, another learnership, coding, another learnership. Yeah. Therefore, we are united over here. Oh, here's my Democratic Alliance, Western Cape Provincial Constitution. Therefore, meaning that everything over here, what is under the great standard of the student law, that everything will be done by law. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, therefore, over here, me and I, Mr. Sisapran Makaluza, and Vuyo Sukulwa, the one who usually used to make a video presentation from me into the library corner. Yes, I will honor to receive great assistance from the Department of the Western Cape, the Western Cape Innovation Hub, because I'll need to utilize those services. Yes, because I don't have any computer, I don't have any laptop, I have nothing. I'm only using my phone in my hand and the Smart Cape library access. So those are the first priorities for me to be provided. And then I want to utilize the NYDA National Youth Services, and then the NYDA Entrepreneurship Development Program. Yeah, and then I will also honor the business consultancy services of all the multivarious developments and creations of the Skhumbulo West Coast Youth Foundation. Oh, thank you again for waiting that much. Therefore, over here, Skhumbulo West Coast Youth Foundation, Lamushe Global Limited Entrepreneurs, and the West Coast Foundation. We have already managed to create many service product designs that are in innovation and in technology of entrepreneurship development. Yes, therefore, over here, we have managed to open our bank account over here that has never been got any funding. Yeah, it's just sitting there. But now we are ensuring that we want to utilize also what the Department of the Net Bank for the education, job creation, and skill development, community development, health, environment, child welfare protection, sport development, and arts and culture. Therefore, over here, we want to produce our own resolutions and solutions, our vision, our mission, our passion, our purpose, our strategic goal development goal. Understand? And then we want to contribute all the answers and the resolutions and solutions into all these departments over here. Therefore, Unit Bank ministers and the department of the funding club, you must understand that these are the other places that we can partner with, associate with, in terms of the development growth together as one. Therefore, over here, this is the business of the 2030, the business in society. Yes. Yes, so those are the other people that we will honor in the Department of Department of Cape Town, Department of the Cape Town over here, and then supporting better businesses. Therefore, when all our businesses grow, because we can return job businesses over there, or in the Skumulus Coast Foundation and the Lamushe Global Unity Entrepreneurs and Skumulus Card, and then Vamush Research Innovation Designs, when I provided you with their business plan profiles and their discoveries, inventions, and creations. So, those job creating economic opportunities, businesses of the world, because we're going to partner with the global world over here, from Africa to all over the world. We need the resources, the business society to provide us with events and CSI strategy development, program monitoring and evaluation, communication services and reporting, capacity building for the practitioner. Yeah. Over here, I want to thank this lady for giving me the privilege to complete my research over there. Therefore, these are other programs that we will honor to manage to receive, because we don't have any program from Telcom that provides with a lot of resolutions and solutions from the sectors in of educational systems. We want their support over there. We want their support in training and mentorship through the ICT integration process. Yes, we want the foundation of Telcom to assist us very nicely with great accountable service excellence that we are proud enough for us to be in one relationship and in one community developing business and community developing growth. Yes, in terms of 2-in-1 table computers for each learner with targeted grades. Yes, a 50 ICT lab for the whole school, integrating boards for grades, learner management systems in educational and content assessment, change leadership training in school leadership, and IC integration training for teachers. You see? Yeah. And then also, we'll be honored to service provide, because we're service providers into government and into business and into community growth and community development and into township economic successes of social entrepreneurship and development. In terms of a Transnet Foundation over here, will honor to provide also and be provided with great health and employee for education, grants and donations, socio-economic infrastructure development, rural and farm school sport development program. Therefore, grants and donations, we will honor to receive them in terms of education. But we've got a great way to partner, because our solutions are so unique. And then this is another opportunity from me, yes, for social economic development programs at the Samsung, so that we grow together in terms of developing a technological, even educational early childhood center, or also for the youth development. Yes. Therefore, this is the volunteer mentors needed yes, for the South African Youth Education for Sustainability. So these are other introductions of development and growth for the entire Cumulus Cosworth Foundation. Therefore, let's meet on the last presentation after this one. Thank you for your greatest intelligence of your mastermind to understand to the Department of Social Development and Community Development. I'm telling you, if we can sit down really and then we discuss everything I've managed to document to show you, even the City of Cape Town government, MECO Executive Committee, you are also welcomed, yes, because we also need what to sign application forms for other bursaries departments. But that one, we will talk about it in the next presentation. But the mission and the vision and the strategic goal development of coordination is to coordinate the Western Cape government, City of Cape Town, MECO government with the entire African Union government. And then we multiply and grow globally because we are the most creative and the most world-changing ideas and world-changing innovatives in terms of organizational development. Here are other opportunities for volunteering. This one is the number one. Other one, opportunities for the youth to utilize. Yes, guys. Oh, and then over here, this is the CWD. CWD have managed to give us an opportunity to partner for the train and the trainee program initiative. And then the economic development and tourism, we've got a great number one intelligent business plan about tourism in the city of Cape Town for economic development, which we will honor to receive anytime soon when we sit down and discuss while we need business support and skills development from the economic development of the city of Cape Town and of the Western Cape Provincial Province, and then the Western Cape Government Innovation Hub. I will honor to become part of it, such as the business hub of the city of Cape Town hub. Therefore, thank you, international people of the world. Thank you, everyone across the global world, and anyone who has managed to reach this. CISA Brian Makaluza funding proposal 2021-2022 from the Western Cape Government Department of the Community Safety, Department of the Social Development, to create resolutions and solutions for all their departments. And it has been proven that so many consecutive times that they've got the resolutions and solutions after 7 years of research without getting any payment. Therefore, we need donations from any donator across the world, funding funder, international global funder, who are funding startup organizational companies that are uniquely to be intelligent enough to be the supporting organization to all the empire of Mr. Cesar Brian Makaluza, most innovative, most creative start-up business companies, world-changing ideas, world-changing innovations for workplace, for employees. Workplace for... Now, when we come back, we will be introducing another incredible invitation in terms of partnering with us. Western Cape Government, City of Cape Town Government, and the Western Cape Government in terms of associates and partnerships in sustainable growth for the Cumulus Cosworth Foundation, Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, Vamusha Renaissance Innovation Designs, AgriTech, AgriPlanet, AgriWorld, Sisonge Sanqoba Together with Conga, World Bank United Nations, 60th of Africa 2063, Agricultural Farming and Urban Gardening to feed one earth. Thank you guys.